Once or two, the following morning dawned hotter than the devil's cookfire, and Colt McRae strolled down the main street of Red Butte with nothing on his mind but coffee, a hot meal, and the possibility of forgetting the strange night he'd spent saving a wounded Apache giant. The town was waking slow, shopkeepers sweeping wooden porches, cowhands tying down restless horses, and a few card sharks stumbling out of the saloon smelling like bad decisions. But then the air shifted, growing tense, dense, electric like the world was about to crack open. Dustfire whinnied sharply as every head turned toward the rise at the edge of town. There, descending in silent formation, came a group of Apache warriors, painted, armed, and solemn, moving with the precision of a storm front. At their center walked a tall man draped in eagle feathers and turquoise, his presence commanding absolute respect, Chief White Bear, the legendary leader of the White Mesa Apache. Behind him, limping but alive, was Rising Thunder. Colt's jaw tightened. He figured maybe he was about to get thanked or stabbed. Hard to predict with Apaches. The warriors halted in the center of town, and the chief stepped forward. The whole street held its breath as he addressed. Colt, with a voice deep as canyon stone, "Cowboy, you saved my son." Colt blinked. Son? He had no idea Rising Thunder was the chief's blood. Before he could respond, Rising Thunder placed a hand over his heart and bowed his head in respect, a gesture few white men had ever earned. "Because of your courage," Chief White Bear continued, "you are now bound to our family. Our traditions demand that such a bond be honored in the greatest way." Colt felt the eyes of the entire town burning into him from every angle. Honored how exactly?" he asked. The chief raised one powerful hand, and from behind the warrior stepped a young woman whose beauty hit Colt harder than a shotgun recoil. She moved like moonlight over water, her long dark hair braided with silver beads, her eyes sharp but curious. Singing Arrow, the chief's daughter, known across the territory for her fierce spirit, unmatched skill with a bow, and wisdom far beyond her years. The chief gestured toward her with ceremonial finality. "You will marry my daughter." Colt nearly choked on his own spit. The townsfolk gasped. Even the horses stopped moving. Singing Arrow lifted her chin, studying the cowboy with cool, unreadable eyes. Rising Thunder smirked. And Colt, who had fought raiders, crossed deserts, and stared down outlaws without flinching, suddenly felt his legs wobble like a newborn. Calves. "Now hold on," Colt sputtered. "I didn't save him expecting, well, this." The chief remained immovable. "Among my people, when a man saves the heir to a tribe, he becomes part of that tribe. My daughter will marry a man of courage, and yesterday, you proved yourself such a man." Colt rubbed the back of his neck, searching desperately for a way out, or a way through. Singing Arrow stepped closer, her voice soft yet cutting through the silence like a blade of obsidian. "If you do not want this, say so. But know this, our tribe does not offer lightly. A union with me means honor, family, and a future." Her eyes met his, fire to fire, and Colt felt the world tilt. He didn't know her. She didn't know him, and yet something in her gaze made him feel like the ground beneath him wasn't dirt anymore, but destiny. Colt took a breath, the deepest of his life. "Well," he drawled slowly, "I never expected today to turn out like this. But maybe fate's got better plans than I do." A ripple of energy passed through the crowd. The chief nodded solemnly. Rising Thunder grinned, and Singing Arrow's lips curved into the faintest smile, the kind that could change a man's whole future. That moment, the cowboy's destiny became intertwined with the Apache nation, with danger and love and a clash of cultures waiting just over the horizon. And partner, if you want to be there when this tale rides even deeper into the heart of the frontier, go ahead and subscribe. You don't want to miss what comes next.